been 2 years since J Balvin dropped Jose, his fifth studio album. And while the Colombian artist has been mostly lying low, by no means did he go dark. Balvin had other priorities last year. Aside from spending more quality time with his partner, Valentina Ferrer, and their son, Rio, Balvin was very much focused on his commitment to breaking the stigma around mental health issues for Latina communities, which led to him being honored last fall at the United Nations Latino Impact Summit. This year, he officially joined Roc Nation as a management client, and he's been busy in the studio making new music. He dropped his latest Air Jordan 3 sneakers, and he recently collaborated with Verizon on its newest Catch My iPhone campaign, which features Balvin's latest single, Dientes. Balvin's campaign with Verizon launched as an AR activation on Friday, September 15th. It features a 300-foot-tall version of him walking across the country to fans' homes, giving them a chance to win the new iPhone 15. The fun collaboration really speaks to the impact Balvin has had globally as a Latin music artist. Years ago, when he was told he had to sing songs in English to cross over as a global artist, he insisted he could get there by sticking to his native Spanish. He's not only since achieved that, but he's also managed to remain close to his community and his fan base, even while taking a year to really look within and focus on himself. His latest single, Dientes, featuring Usher and DJ Khaled, speaks to the global reach and popularity Latin music has garnered over the years. While Dientes translates to teeth in Spanish and Balvin's bars are all in Spanish, the track isn't a solely reggaeton track. Usher and DJ Khaled's lyrics are in English, and the song feels more like a reggaeton meets EDM single inspired by Usher's 2004 hit, Yeah. Even the way the collaboration came about would give anyone chills. Balvin shares that he was in a nightclub in Paris the evening before hitting up a Paris Fashion Week show and remembers the nostalgia that took over him when Yeah came on. That same week, he ran into Usher at one of the Paris Fashion Week shows. The two sat next to each other, and Balvin shared with him how much of an inspiration Yeah had on his musical career. He asked him if he could sample the track, and fittingly enough, Usher laughed and said, Yeah. Next thing they knew, Usher was also on board for being featured on the single. I felt so blessed that he said yes. I was like, I want to make this song even more legit and actually have the real legend on it, Usher. So it's really cool that we had this opportunity, Balvin tells Pop Sugar. It's not, Yeah, part 2. We're showing to a new kid that type of sound, but it definitely has that DNA. It makes my inner kid happy that I got to work with one of my favorite artists since I was a kid, doing a song that I love while feeling nostalgic at the same time. Balvin's goal with the song was to make people feel happy regardless of where in the world they're from or what language they speak. What I wanted was to spread our sound around the world and then give my Latin fans what they really want. So it's finding a balance, but I'm always going to be, and I feel that I already am, a global artist, he says. It's cool that I'm Latino, and I think about Latinos, but the world is big. What I wanted was a song that had a higher vibe. Forget what it's saying, and just enjoy the feel of when the song hits you. That's what I wanted to spread. Connect with the beats and have fun with it even if you don't understand Spanish. Still, a big part of what sets apart Balvin and a lot of today's reggaeton and Latin trap artists, like Bad Bunny, is how they have chosen to do things on their own terms. Balvin doesn't follow any rules, he makes his own. I took a year to focus on me and my family, but I'm definitely ready to make different moves. I always like going to the left when people are going to the right. I'm not a follower, he explains. I know where I come from. Coming from Colombia and shaking a lot of the rules that used to be in reggaeton, I know I can do it. I took a year to focus on me and my family, but I'm definitely ready to make different moves. In September, he shared the stage with another Colombian artist who's breaking records right now, Karol G. He appeared as a guest during her sold-out concert at MetLife Stadium and was met by an excited and roaring audience. The two performed some of his biggest singles, including Mi Gente, Ginza, and X. You are the queen, Balvin told her on stage. You think I inspired you. You are my inspiration. I am at your feet. Balvin shares that he was home with his son watching a movie when Karol G called and asked him if he could be a guest performer at her show. His answer was, of course.